Hey, what's going on? It's Jack Milocco from Beardbrand. Welcome to the week 30 update on the growing of my beard for an entire year. Today, we're going to talk about how I style my mustache. If you remember all the way back to last week, I talked about how my mustache has most likely gone terminal. That being said, I've picked a style that really works with my stash and kind of makes it look a little bit bigger as my beard continues to get larger and larger throughout the remainder of this series. I tried out a few different styles, but the one I finally landed on was a miniature handlebar kind of situation. So today I actually want to show you how I achieved that style, and it's really simple. Honestly, this takes about a minute in the morning. All you need to get this style is a comb and a little bit of mustache wax. There's two ways to apply the Beardbrand mustache wax. Whichever one you choose is up to you. They're both equally as simple. The first involves just taking off the cap of the wax, scraping yourself just a little bit of wax. Honestly, it depends on how big your mustache is. Mine's pretty small, so even that might be too much, but for the sake of styling, this is probably a good amount. Once you got it on your finger, get yourself an equal amount on the other set of fingers, just kind of a pinch situation, and then just rub it in between all 5 of those digits. You want to evenly distribute all the wax amongst your fingers. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. Once you feel like you've got enough wax on all your fingers, just generously apply that into the stash and start to pull it into the style that you like. One thing that you really want to keep in mind is that you want to get all the hair waxed up. Not just the ones you see, but the ones underneath as well, because as you go throughout the day, these little underneath ones can start to pop out, and you want them waxed up so that you can get them back into place. Then on the ends, I just like to do a little bit of a pinch situation, and it does look a little goofy at the beginning. You get sort of a Salvador Dali situation going on, but throughout the day, it does simply even out a little bit more and looks a bit more natural. Once it's in and you sort of like the shape that you've got, you're going to want to take your comb and just run that through there. That's going to make it look a little bit more natural and not so Salvador Dali-esque. The Beardbrand mustache wax is going to give you a lightweight hold that doesn't feel super heavy in your mustache. I've only got a bit of utility balm in there and then the mustache wax on top of that. But you can go crazy with this. You can put styling balm in your mustache beforehand and then hit it with a little bit of wax, and that'll give you a little bit more of a stronger hold in there. But for a mustache that's as small as mine, I don't really see any reason to put a bunch of styling balm into my mustache when really just the oil that I've already got in here and then this little bit of wax do me just fine. So let me go ahead and wash this out, and then I'll show you the second technique you can do when you want to apply the mustache wax. One thing you want to keep in mind is that you can wash the wax out with water, but to completely get all of it out, I would recommend using some beard wash. Alright, now my stash is back to normal, and we can get into the second method of applying the wax. This version is my personal favorite to use because my mustache is so much smaller, like I said. It really goes a lot faster to do it this way. And it's cleaner too. So what I do, remove the top, and just like you would with a lip balm, you're just going to want to apply that right in.
And it's cleaner too.
Now it's a tough thing to do when you want to control how much wax is actually going in. You can probably see I've already put in a little bit more than I probably would have liked to with this method. So when you want to do this one, you want to be really careful and take measure of how much wax is actually going in there. If you end up putting too much, just go ahead and wash it out with some water and you can start all over. Again, we get sort of this Salvador Dali thing going on where we pinch at the end, then we're going to grab our comb and just sort of work that wax through. And if you need to, just pull these back up. So there it is, guys, the simple way I style my mustache. I've been doing this about every single day since that last video went up, and I'm really starting to like it. I don't know if I'll keep it forever because, I don't know, I like to change up my style every once in a while, but for right now, I'm really enjoying this. Keeps my mustache out of my food, which is great. Looks a little bit bigger and a little bit shapelier. But with all that being said, give this a shot if you want to try out something a little bit different with your mustache. Big, small, it works with it all, man. Now let's keep this video going and show you the close-up of this beard 30 weeks in. Welcome back. Let's get into the comment of the week. This one's from E Prime, and he says, "Is it possible to grow a full beard from a goatee, or is it best just to cut it and start new?" It's absolutely possible to get into a full beard if you just have a goatee right now. You do not have to start all the way over. I don't know why everyone has this idea that they need to completely shave everything off if they ever want to go for a full beard, and they just have a mustache, or they just have a goatee, or a circle beard, or any of the more hybrid styles. If you want to go to a full beard and you have a goatee right now, what I would suggest for you is going for something called the scruffy goat. We've got plenty of videos that talk about what a scruffy goat is, but a quick and dirty version of the scruffy goat is a circle beard mixed with some scruff, and as the scruff gets heavier and heavier and heavier, you're going to eventually see that full beard shape come in. One thing that I do want you to keep in mind though is that you're probably going to want to go to either a barber or do it yourself and get a blend going on. You're going to want to trim the hair down in the circle beard area so that it matches the rest of the beard as it continues to grow out. For the first few weeks, or at least in that first month, you really don't have to worry about it, because in that time it will be the scruffy goat, and that's his style all on its own. But as the cheeks and the neck hair gets thicker, you're going to want to make sure that it blends into the circle beard a little bit better so that it's not so dramatic going from the circle beard to the rest of the beard. So E Prime, I hope that answers your question. And guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been the 30th week update on the growing of my beard for an entire year. And until the next one, guys, keep on growing.
Beardbrand is a premium men's grooming company with products not only for your beard, but also your hair and body. Do yourself a favor and head over to beardbrand.com and take care of yourself. Or you can stick around and watch a few more of our awesome videos.